we are going to cook a wonderful recipe today. Nice and simple. For all you people who have had an extremely hectic day, you want to come home, or you've come home and you know what, you just cannot be bothered. You're too tired to cook. Well, this recipe, I can guarantee that you will have it done within 10-12 minutes from start to finish. So let's get over here and start. Now, for the protein, I'm using chicken breast, nice and lean. Wonderful health benefits chicken has, and I'm using organic chicken. All right. But first things, I'm going to get a little bit of olive oil. Put some olive oil here, probably about a tablespoon more or less. And then you're going to put the gas on. There we go. So this is going to heat up nicely. Now, chicken breast, as I said, okay, and I'm not going to do anything fancy here, okay, just bite-sized cubes really. All right, I've got roughly 120, 130 grams of chicken. You can have less, you can have more. There's no rule of thumb when it comes to this recipe. This is something that I do quite a lot. When I finished work, a lot of people say, Marco, do you cook at home? And the answer quite simply is, yes, I do. So, chicken, okay, bite-sized cubes, just going to put that aside, all right? We're going to move this chopping board, and obviously the glove, because I don't need that now. One of the few times where you'll see me wearing gloves, okay? Now, I've got a lovely green chopping board here, all right? And some lovely ingredients. I've got beautiful vegetables, all really nice vegetables. Everything's been cleaned. I have baby spinach, okay, full of iron, minerals, beautiful asparagus. I've got broccoli, and I've got tomatoes. I've got little cherry tomatoes there, all right. And I'm going to use this beautiful pasta, ditalini rigati. Now, ditalini means in Italian small teeth. Barilla, as always, I'm using. Okay, for me, one of the best commercially pastas available in the market. I love Barilla. Anyways, so I'm going to just leave that aside for the time being. Okay, and I'm just going to prepare my ingredients all here. Once again, cut them all even, bite size. Okay, the reason we cut everything nice and even is because that way, okay, it cooks all at the same time. Alright. So that's that done. Asparagus. I love asparagus. These beautiful, lovely cherry tomatoes. Look at that, lovely colours, shapes, really, really nice. They add a little touch of sweetness into the dish. You don't have to add tomatoes if you don't like to. You know, you don't have to. It's up to yourselves. Quickly slice this. Okay. Now, whilst you're doing this, all right, I suggest that you put your kettle on, okay, and get that water boiling. This will save time in the long run. Broccoli, all right, beautiful broccoli florets. I'm just going to cut these in half and then quarter them. You can add peas, you can add beans, you can add anything you want. There is really no rule of thumb when it comes to what vegetables you can or you cannot add. I love broccoli, I love asparagus, I love spinach, and I love tomatoes. Okay, I've not added any onions or garlic. I'm just trying to keep this as simple as possible. Now, saucepan, olive oil, chicken. I'm going to add the chicken in here, and I'm going to brown the chicken. Now, the reason I'm browning the chicken is because it's going to give us flavour. All right, flavour is what we're after. There is no salt cubes, no nothing. All right. So nice hot pan. Put the chicken in, and we're going to wait till it's brown. All right. Once we've done that, this will take about 2 minutes or so. And I've got freshly ground black pepper, okay, and I've got some sea salt, I love sea salt. It's purer than your table salt. Much more healthier. I use flakes, sea salt flakes, okay, and just use your thumb and forefinger and just rub it, and the flakes will fall apart. I think that's more than enough. You might need to season it again, but for the time being, this is just perfect. Now, this is the colour we're after. Let me just show you. Alright, so nice colour. Okay, so that's going to go back in there. Alright, I'm going to set that aside. Now, the chicken is nice and caramelised, so I'm going to get my hot water. Be careful when you're adding the hot water into the oil. I'm not going to throw the oil away, I'm just going to leave it there, okay? Chicken's all nice and caramelised. I'm adding the water, so make sure you take a little step back. As I said, the water's been boiling. There we go, look at that. Okay? All those lovely little crunchy bits are at the bottom of the pan. It's going to give it flavour. We call it to deglaze it, okay, to deglaze. Sometimes you would use wine to deglaze or a good stock, alright? So, water's boiling as you can see. Now, pasta, probably about, I would say, 100 grams, 125 grams a portion. You can add less, you can add more. Pasta's very, very good, okay? Gives you good energy, alright? So this dish actually has everything that your body needs, especially after a hectic day at work. Now the pasta takes about 8 minutes, 9 minutes. I like my pasta cooked al dente, alright? If you want it cooked a little bit more, then fine. Basically follow the instructions in the packet. It tells you there. Okay, cooking time 9 minutes. Cottura in 9 minuti. Cooking time in 9 minutes, alright? Now, what I will do is I like my vegetables also nice and crunchy. I don't like them overcooked like my grandmother used to do. That's a joke, by the way. She was such a wonderful chef. She's the one that gave me so much ideas and obviously inspired me to go in the kitchen and cook. I know it's a very cliche thing, you know, my grandmother is the reason why I started cooking. In my case, it was both my grandmothers. Obviously, if you know me and you've been following me on Instagram, you know, I had my Spanish grandmother, mi abuela, y mi nonna from Palermo, alright? I had two beautiful grandmothers. They looked after me. Anyways, grandmothers aside, God bless them, alright? So this will take, as I said, about 8 minutes. Now, what I will do is, in about 7 minutes time, I will then gradually add my vegetables, broccoli, the asparagus, and the cherry tomatoes. The spinach, I will add at the very end. What I will do is, once these ingredients are ready, I will switch it off, then I will add the spinach in, okay? I don't want the spinach overcooked. Alright, so that'll probably take 15-20 seconds, no more than that. Nice and easy. Alright? Now, if you have been timing, you will see how easy, how quick this is. And as I said earlier on, you don't need to use broccoli or asparagus or spinach or tomatoes. You can use kale. Kale's nice and healthy, beautiful, packed full of minerals. Alright, you can use peas, lovely fresh peas or broad beans or green beans, you name it, it's entirely up to yourselves. Leeks you can use. Alright, what I'm trying to do is I avoid as much as chopping, slicing and dicing. Hence why I've not added onions in there or garlic. Okay, I'm just trying to keep it nice and simple. If seasoned properly and your ingredients are nice and fresh, you'll get beautiful flavour inside your dish, your soup, your whatever you want to call it. Now, I'm not going to taste it yet. I will taste it, okay, for seasoning once I've added these three vegetables, not the spinach. I do think it will need a little bit more salt. You can add a chicken stock cube, there's no harm. I've done that before, okay? If you don't like chicken or you want to use something else, you can use lamb. Okay, lamb is beautiful, nice lean meat, all right? No harm in that. The only thing is, you have to buy a good quality cut of lamb, all right? Because if you buy the cheaper cuts, then obviously the cooking time will lengthen. Okay, it's a longer process of cooking. Hence why I'm using chicken breast. You could use the chicken thigh, and you can also use the drumstick, the chicken leg, but it's a tougher cut of meat. So as I said, it will take slightly longer, probably about 15, 20, 25 minutes. I would say about 20 minutes, okay, 20 minutes. So chicken breast, great. And you know what? It's not that expensive neither. Chicken's it's quite cheap. And as I said, I'm using organic. You can use free range. You can use a different style of pasta. You don't have to use the Ditalini Rigati. You could use a Capellini di Angeli, or angel's hair as they call it. You could use some kind of pasta quill. Orecchietti works very well. You could even use spaghetti, just cut them into little pieces, alright? No harm. But obviously, there are some pastas will change in cooking time, okay? Just as I said, read the box, you can't go wrong. I'm going to move it to this side now, okay? Because apparently my social media boys are saying, Marco, we're getting a good shot of your head, but that's it. So I'm going to move it to this side, okay boys? Are you all happy now? Oh, the things we've got to do. So, the pasta's been cooking for 6 minutes, 7 minutes, alright? I'm going to add the asparagus in, okay? I'm going to add these beautiful selection of wild Dutch cherry tomatoes and broccoli. Now I have tasted for seasoning, and I did add a little bit more black pepper and a little bit more sea salt, alright? These vegetables will take no more than 2 minutes, for me anyway, alright? As I said earlier on in the video, I like my vegetables nice and crunchy, okay, al dente. I'm a firm believer that if you overcook your vegetables, you lose all the minerals, all the vitamins, and the colour just looks awful, alright? So, as I said, a couple of minutes, no more than that. And then at the very end, I will add the baby spinach, which washed earlier on. Now I'm not adding cheese in there. If you want, you can add cheese at the very end, but it's entirely up to yourselves. You could add parmesan, you can add pecorino, two beautiful Italian cheeses, hard cheeses, very nice. If you want, you can go a soft cheese. Okay, feta cheese works very well, but remember, cheeses are slightly salty, so be very careful. Okay, try and find that balance in that between the saltiness of the cheese and obviously the saltiness in the amount of salt that you're going to put in there. So yeah, by all means add cheese. For me, I don't. Now this, for me, is ready, so I'm going to switch this off. Okay, now at this stage I'm going to add the baby spinach, alright? You'll get the recipe for this on my blog, www.chefmarcojm.com. You will also see this recipe on Culinary Boutique's webpage, and obviously their blog, okay, and Instagram. So this is it. Look at that. Look at these beautiful colours. Does that not look just healthy? Healthy, extremely quick, and you know what? It ain't going to break the bank, is it? Everything that I've used here is cheap as chips and ready available in any good supermarket. Look at the lovely colours. I mean the smell is just unbelievable. There we go. And that is an extremely quick and simple dish to do. This dish takes 11-12 minutes tops. So, no excuses. As I always say, get in the kitchen and get to it. Here's looking at you, kid. Remember, Culinary Boutique, Jumeirah 1 is where you're going to find me. Start booking, start reserving your lifestyle classes. I have tailor-made some beautiful classes for yourselves. We have 7-8 lifestyle classes. I expect to see you soon. Ciao.